Skateboarding is one of the most exciting, affordable, and adrenaline-filled activities around. It's no wonder it's so popular among kids and teenagers. All you need is a skateboard, and a world of freedom opens up before you. But young people aren't just skating for the fun of it. Believe it or not, most of the skateboarding gold medalists from the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo were teenagers. With these fun facts about skateboarding, we'll grind into the history of the sport, its unique equipment, and some of the most jaw-dropping records that you'll have to watch to believe. Skateboarding originated in California in the 1940s and 50s and was originally intended to train for surfing on land. Actually, the first name for a skateboard was sidewalk surfer. In the late 1950s, the first mass-produced skateboards hit the market, and the skateboarding craze has just grown in leaps and bounds from these humble origins. In the 1970s, Frank Nasworthy invented urethane wheels for skateboards. This made skateboards more smooth riding, durable, and maneuverable. Before that, skateboard wheels were made of metal or clay. Another advantage to urethane wheels is the enormous amount of speed that can be generated. When you think of a famous skateboarder, your mind probably goes to one person, Tony Hawk. Not only is Hawk one of the legends of the sport, he is also an astute businessman with video games, apparel, and his own skateboarding brand, Birdhouse. Tony Hawk is estimated to have a net worth of over $125 million. Yes, in fact, skateboarding is one of the newest Olympic sports, making its debut alongside surfing, sport climbing, and karate at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Summer Games. Interestingly, skateboarding competitions are ruled by teenagers. The women's street skating gold medal was won by Momiji Nishio, a 13-year-old from Japan. Depending on what foot you led with on the skateboard, you're either classified as regular or goofy. Goofy-footed riders have their right foot forward and push with their left, while regular is the reverse. The same terminology is also seen in snowboarding. If you're a skateboarder, this skate park has to be on your bucket list. The GMP skate park in Guangzhou, China is the world's largest with 182,000 square feet of skatable surface. The park, completed in 2015, is located near 10 universities, making it a popular hangout for students. Because of the inherent dangers of skateboarding, it is outlawed in some places around the world. Current skateboarding bans are active in Singapore, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. It was also outlawed in Norway in the 1970s and 1980s. Rodney Mullen is one of the pioneers of the sport, inventing such iconic tricks as the kickflip, heel flip, impossible, and 360 flip. For his creativity, boundary-pushing tricks, and impact on the sport, Mullen is an inductee in the Skateboarding Hall of Fame. Here's a hint. We already talked about him as the richest skateboarder. It's Tony Hawk. Hawk was the first skateboarder to land a 900 and is a 10-time Summer X Games champion. He also had a professional career that spanned 20+ years. Hawk is the certified skateboarding GOAT. While some may think skateboarding is dangerous, its health benefits definitely outweigh the risk of injury. Firstly, skateboarding is excellent for improving balance and strengthens the core. Skateboarding also strengthens muscles, increases cardio endurance, and boosts mental health and well-being. Skate for the adrenaline, but also do it for your health. There are so many iconic films that have featured skateboarding. From indie masterpieces to influential documentaries, some of our favorites include Lords of Dogtown, mid-90s, Dogtown and Z-Boys, Minding the Gap, and Paranoid Park. The first time skateboarding was featured in a movie was in Back to the Future. It's estimated that over 20 million people skateboard around the globe. Amazingly, 16,080,000 of those are in the United States. The USA, inventor of skateboarding, is still holding strong as the skateboarding mecca. Other countries where skateboarding is extremely popular are Canada, Brazil, Australia, UK, and Japan. The standard skateboard shape is known as the popsicle. This is due to the deck resembling the rounded edges of a popsicle stick. Popsicles are by far the most popular type of board. However, longboards are becoming more and more popular each year, because they allow for beginners to cruise without the danger of falling off as easily. Danny Way is the highest skateboarder out there. He holds many of the highest air records ever recorded, including a 25.5 feet 8 meters clearance in the 1997 X Games Big Air competition. Another skateboarding fact about Danny Way: he once dropped out of a helicopter on a skateboard. Now that's extreme. Did you know that you can train your dog to skateboard? In fact, if you have a bulldog, you may have a skateboarding champion on your hands. Since bulldogs have a low center of gravity, their balance is impeccable. A bulldog named Tillman holds the record for the fastest 100 meters on a skateboard for a dog. Laredo, Texas may just beat out Sacramento, Los Angeles, Portland, and San Francisco as the skateboarding capital of the United States. The city of around 300,000 has an amazing 11 skate parks. This is the most per capita of any other city. Skateboarding has been dominated by men throughout its history, but that's beginning to change. In fact, each year more and more women and girls are picking up the sport. As of 2022, 24% of all skateboarders were female, and this number is predicted to significantly grow in the next decade. Paul Wester holds the record for speediest skateboarding when he topped out at a speed of 89.41 miles per hour, 1/4 kilometer per hour. The record took place along the steep incline of Wrist Canyon in Colorado. This may be a skateboarding record that is never topped. We wonder if he got a speeding ticket. Here's a few extra skateboarding facts we thought were too good to keep out of this video. Did you know that skateboarding burns 500 calories an hour? Or that the skateboarding industry is worth over $4.8 billion? Or that the record for most ollies in 1 minute is 37? Is there a better way to start the summer than spending a day skateboarding? Go Skateboarding Day takes place every year on the summer solstice, June 21st. Check out your local skate park for BBQs, competitions, and skating into the evening hours. You can even learn to skate in the evening sun. Thanks for watching our 20 fun facts about skateboarding. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting content. Keep rolling and stay safe out there.